So we're now going to proceed over there. And we continue on from here. If it starts at the Peeler Gate, you normally go off here. If it starts at the Marina, you go off there. Or I go off the other end, near the Pottery Gate. There's the Manchester Tower up there. So onto the Strolley section now. So it says on there, one way. That boat's still singing, still playing. He's down there by the fountain.
Do that now.
There's the corrupt. Someone's got married. You see a cruise ship over there. It's not the Royal Explorer because that's due in tomorrow, and Explorer 2. No, not tomorrow, Thursday, but I won't be here. Unfortunately not. Yeah, so I couldn't visit that today. It was closed, so I couldn't enter this archaeological site, which usually you can when you do the outside of the walls where the tower is. But it wasn't open, so I couldn't do it. So anyway, never mind. Yes, there may be another time they'll open this, but it was closed today. So we'll head up these steps. Got some oranges on here. So we're directly opposite the bar where I was earlier. And that cruise ship's coming in. I always thought that rock looked like a cruise ship over there as well. But I know it isn't, that's definitely one. Cat down there. Plane. It's a Ryanair. Loads of cats. 6 of them. Loads of cats. There's over 400 in the old town anyway. Doing some brickwork here. And the bars. There's a cat here, look. Every corner you turn, there's a cat. There's one back there and there's one there. Oh no, this is the slippery bit. Yeah, you've got to be very careful on this. Because it's just a slope. Back of the school. Heading down towards the fort. And the third and final bar on the walls. But I've got a bit to go yet because I get to walk the marina, so I should be able to see the Karaka that's just come in. Because I watched it sail past Fort Lovinac earlier. So there's Lockroom. So we're heading towards the final bar. There's the second Boozer bar over there. The other one was back there behind me. So we're near the area where the Coppin is, the cathedral, Church of St Blaise, Bell Towers there, and there's 2. Coppin restaurant down there with the church. And the Jesuit Steps, which of course is the Walk of Shame from the Game of Thrones. The Walk of Shame steps. Good view of Lockroom, abandoned hotel, South Tat in the distance. Heading round towards the marina and the port area now. So here's towards the final bar, with a view of the cathedral. They usually have a stall there, but it's not open today. There's a luxury yacht in as well, in fact 2 luxury yachts. I also asked Nicolina how these guys in the bars get off the walls, because the walls close at 7, which is about 20 minutes away. There's a cat down there. And she just said, well, there's some steps near the bar where she is, where the staff can go off. So they do let the staff off, obviously, because everybody else is off it. But then there's still people in the bars drinking. So they can get off. So I did ask her how that works, because this bar here works. It says working time is 8 o'clock till 9 o'clock tonight. So another 2 hours after the walls close, the bars are still open. So we'll head down here now. Still planes coming in. Yeah. There's usually cats hanging around in here as well, in this ruins. Not today though. There was the other day. So we're up to Fort St John. The Karaka's in, because I can see the masts. So we should get a brilliant shot of that round there, even though I was on it all day yesterday. With the Sunset Cruise, Alafiti Islands Game of Thrones tour, which was additional, but I got it for free, so I did it. It's not really my interest, but it was nice to still be on the ship all day and just enjoy the time. Should get a view of it from here as well. But it's just sailing now, look, it's just going. There's the Karaka. Nobody on it though. I think they must have just done a Game of Thrones tour. Might get a view of it out here, so I'll wait a minute because it'll come out of the port and come round here. Here it is. It's Karaka. It's heading back to the Bruges port where it docks. It can shift, I tell you, it can go. It won't take long to get down to Kavtat on that thing compared to the other boats. There is another one of those type of ships as well, it's called the Tirrena. I've not been on that one, but the Karaka is the more popular one. But the Tirrena is the other one you can go on apparently as well. Last bit of the walls now. From the marina side, Maritime Museum, which I now come off the walls across there, at that building. So I've got to walk this stretch now, above the arches to the monastery basically, and then off the walls, because that's where I started. It's another nice restaurant, that is down there. Went in there with my dad and brother when we were on the cruise. There's the aquarium down there which closes at 7. Maritime Museum shuts at 7 as well. Again, I've got footage and photos of that museum from my last visit. Same with the Natural History Museum, which was closed the other day. I think they close it Mondays. But I've managed to do Rector's Palace, and of course the walls, and the fort, and the back of the walls as well. So I have had my money's worth, to be honest. I have had my money's worth. But we'll head along here now. So even though the sun's gone and it's still very humid, that's one of the Lochran boats there. The other one's gone to the island because the last one's 7 o'clock, so anybody else that's still on there, they have to get them off. So this is one of the boats here. I'm not sure which one, it might be the Zarinsky. I'm not sure. I'll have a look in a minute when I get round the other side. Oh, it's the Scala. It tells you on the top it's the Scala. So the Zarinsky's gone over to the island. This is another popular restaurant down here, but it's expensive. It's expensive. It's a bit like the panoramic one because you have to pre-book it as well. It's very expensive, believe me. I've dined in there. It's not cheap. Even with the discount, it's not cheap. The Coppen is the best one I go to. Highly recommend it. Reasonably priced, not expensive. The Bosnian one was okay. I mean, I paid about €25, I think. That was with the 10% discount with the pass. So I managed to have my Travapi and a beer. So this is the Dominican Monastery Museum. The other one's with the pharmacy. It's got the oldest pharmacy in Europe in. So you can visit this one. The other one you can get in for a discount with the pass. You don't get in free, but you've got a discount with it. So we've now come the opposite side of the marina. So we've come from the Fort of St John, where the Maritime Museum is upstairs with the blue sign. Below, the two windows at the bottom are the aquarium. Those ones at the bottom are the aquarium. The ones at the top are the Maritime Museum. It is interesting if you like boats and things. And it also gives information about the Karaka that's just left the port, and also the other ships that have been around Dubrovnik in the past. This is a well-known ice cream place, Peppino's. So I've not actually had an ice cream out of there, but it is very popular, and the queues can be quite lengthy. So, but yeah, we've walked the complete circuit of the walls now. So we're about to conclude just round the corner of here. So we're going to be exiting down there. This is the end of the walls tour now, 7 o'clock. Lots of starlings flying around here.